Two giants of the knife world. The Felknieven A1 and the Cold Steel SRK. Probably the most requested knife of 2025 at this point. And I gotta tell you, in Europe, the Felknieven A1 is a little bit cheaper. And in America, the Cold Steel SRK is a little bit cheaper.
Only when it comes down to CPM-3V, Mikkie.
Yeah. We covered this, the original SRK. I think we were pretty delighted by it. Pretty okay. But I want to make a lot of Americans angry in this video because I am very biased. But I'm going to let the knife do the talking. Because what I would say is that the Felknieven is by far the better pick.
But the people, they call this the Felknieven kit.
Wait, we cannot say that word.
Oh.
They call this the Felknieven Analyzer, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what makes the Felknieven better. In our opinion, Felknieven has a convex out of the factory. It's amazing. I prefer the handle a little bit. I think just as a big knife, this is gonna be the better chopper and still be good at carving. Now let's zoom in on why the SRK might be better than the Felknieven. Take the spine. Oh, that spine is really good at firesteel scraping. I think it's better than the Felknieven. Yep. I believe it's a little bit lighter and it feels like you can handle it a little bit easier. But one thing is way better than the Felknieven, I have to admit. And that just might be the steel, because CPM-3V, oh my god, I love that a lot better than VG10, to be honest.
But it's not stainless.
I'm gonna try and prove why the Felknieven is gonna be the better knife. But having seen a few aspects of this knife already, I think this might be a tough battle. Oh yes, oh yes.
81.
Yeah. I already had the wait, why am I so enthusiastic? I wasn't on Team Cold Steel. But I already had the feeling that this knife was going to be pretty amazingly sharp. Well, let's see if it can shave. Easy.
Ooh, hair popping.
Easy. I don't know what happened in the knife world, but since 2 years of this year,
just a few years.
Since the past few years, knives have become like exponentially as sharp compared to before.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this? I'm gonna start with this big piece of wood because it's CPM-3V and I'm not scared.
Oh my god.
That was my hand.
Mikkie, why do you always have such girly hands?
Yeah, I don't know, because
This part of the video is sponsored by Massive Fiber. And in particular these two knives, the Otterkralle and the T-Rex. Kralle meaning claw.
if you think of a T-Rex, you think of a ferocious beast that won't take nothing from nobody. With its sharp N690 steel at around 60 HRC, this knife is tough and will stay sharp for a good long time. And if you want a more classic knife that does all the jobs, the Otterkralle is the best pick for you. Great for bushcrafting, carving, but even batoning and the harder work. Both at a really good price on their website. Now with a new TPU sheath. Take a look at Massive Fiber, and if these gems ain't it for you, just look at their whole collection and there's bound to be something for everybody. Support these legends, support this channel, and be a proud owner of a genuinely good knife. Cheers, brothers. This is a really tough piece of wood because this is fresh wood. And I can tell you one thing compared to the Felknieven, it doesn't want to split as easy, and the geometry of the handle, it kind of vibrates, the power you put on the wood kind of vibrates through your hand more. That little piece of length. Hey, look at this. After this one piece of wood, this handle is a little bit loose already.
Yeah. Can hear it.
And it's not that bad, but it is a little bit loose.
Yeah.
And I have to say, Maarten, you mistreated your Felknieven.
Yeah.
Like more than I ever would dare to admit.
Most used knife ever. Look at this. I even tried to make a friction fire with it.
No, this is so strange that when I hit this knife in exactly the same way, like the least efficient way of batoning a piece of wood, let's be honest,
yeah.
but it's stress testing it, it does not hurt my hand like whatsoever.
Okay.
Like nothing. And I don't know how it does that, but it's maybe the material dissipates the energy better through my hand, I don't know. But yeah, and I mean, somehow this Felknieven can do all this shit easily. I don't know.
Okay, baton, both these halves, one with the Felknieven and one with the SRK.
The Felknieven A1 is the king of batoning, not only compared to this knife, but compared to almost any knife. I mean, it's a lot thicker, so it's not strange.
It's a convex.
It's got like a flat tip. See, look at this. So they can take way more energy. This is more made for stabbing. So the SRK doesn't beat the Felknieven A1, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad batoner. I mean, it does baton pretty well, actually. It feels safe, it feels sturdy. It has a lot of braking power. Oh, it came in my eye. Just like you yesterday evening.
Hey!
And when I baton like this, no pain whatsoever. So nothing obviously beats a convex for feather sticking, but this was pretty good. And I mean, the feathers don't need to be perfect. Look at this. These are like probably the laziest feather sticks ever, but it does light it.
Yeah.
And it lights it very easily. I thought I'd make a cool shot, but like all these sparks came flying on me and I burned myself all over the place. On my bald spot, man, look at that. So I think for the basic tasks, the Felknieven basically wins almost all tests. But there's more to a knife than only that. And I think this knife can have way more potential because of its steel, which has not been unleashed yet. And I'm about to do that by sharpening this knife and giving it a secondary convex. Some DBK black and white compound available at the dbkshop.com and the DBK strop. Felknieven SRK.
Boom, sharp as a razor.
The Felknieven, say what you want about the Felknieven. It's a great knife, it's amazing for the size, it can still do feather sticking, carving and whatever. The steel, I don't like the steel. VG10 is one of my least favorite steels in these expensive knives. It's that the knives and the designs and the function is so good that it makes up for the steel.
Yeah, funny is, like, COS is among your favorites.
Yeah.
But
VG10 is really not amongst my favorites.
And I do like VG10, but it's not in my top 5 steels.
Cut this rope, and if this CPM-3V is good, it can cut 3 pieces of rope pretty easily and still cut a piece of paper. Let's start with the Felknieven. Wow, I already see edge problems. That is really fast. And let's just try the same with the CPM-3V. Okay, wait. Do I feel the same? Less edge problems, instantly. VG10. CPM-3V. Okay.
Let's do the 3 cuts, because we think like, well, heat treated CPM-3V does the 3 cuts. CPM-3V.
Both 1 strop per side. Oh. VG10. Yeah, it's a gunner. No, it's a gunner, sorry. Then CPM-3V.
Yeah.
That is significantly sharper. I mean, it dulled a little bit at the first cut, and after that, it stayed pretty stable. And that is a big difference, isn't it, with the VG10.
So we're exclusively talking about the VG10 A1 here, because that is around the same price point. That's the closest to the SRK.
I want to give it another shot at feather sticking. So with a dull blade, it now feather sticks better than it did with a sharp V edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is it actually just as good as the Felknieven? I have to say, you know what, with a new and improved edge, it has more control than the Felkniven. So I would actually maybe rather feather stick or do finer carvings with the Cold Steel SRK than with the Felkniven all of a sudden.
Maybe because the edge is thinner.
But it's lighter, Maarten, it's lighter.
Okay.
This is gonna sound really strange, but just by changing the edge, I changed this knife from a small big knife to a big small knife. Which in my opinion is very positive, because a small big knife is like kind of really can't do anything that a big knife can do.
It's clumsy.
Really nice. It's clumsy and it's a little bit too small to do those big boy stuff. Now it's actually, it handles really nicely. And it is slightly bigger, so you only get the benefits of the big knife while still having all the traits of a smaller knife.
Yeah, like the control.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something really strange. I think this knife scrapes with fire steel so good that it can actually light these scrapings instead of only those feather sticks. So let's just try this. This is very stupid, but while the fire's going, let's just see if this knife is any good at chopping, because the handle is it feels a little loosey-goosey. You know what? Something in this handle makes me chop real comfortably.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it's the handle, the material of the handle. Actually, it is surprising me a lot. It is surprisingly good. I'm pleasantly surprised. You try it out with chopping, Maarten. It is very surprising.
So there is a lot of grip on this handle, because the tang is somewhere and somewhere here, I think.
Yeah.
You can feel the stretching in your hand a little bit.
The frikandel. Holland's finest piece of meat. Made from God knows what.
Literally, it's a Dutch mystery.
People say eyeballs are in here. Others, brains, whatever. But I think the ingredients is mostly chicken and just waste meat. But people don't understand how nice it is. I eat this probably once a week. And if it was up to me, if this wouldn't kill me, I would probably eat it every day. It's one of my favorite foods. It's the food I miss most when I'm abroad. And what is a frikandel without an And as you can see, the frikandel is a very complicated process, and that's why it is embedded into the Dutch culture so deeply. Because not everybody can make a frikandel as good as the Dutch. I mean, it does require a pan, oil, and the frikandel.
And that's what we call gold.
I need something to pick them up.
The knife.
Nice. Now, Maarten, he bought the raw mayonnaise because he bought Japanese.
It's the best one.
Mayonnaise. It's not for the Maarten, not for the frikandel. First you put your sauce on there. Maarten likes his curry sauce, which is also pretty Dutch, I found out. Now we put on the onions, which could be sliced a little finer, I have to admit. Ketchup. And there you have it. If you want this in Holland, you order a frikandel speciaal.
Oh my god, Mikkie.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Well,
Dutch frikandel, Mikkie.
and to be honest, Martin, this is not as good as when you deep fry it. Because normally
Yeah.
you deep fry this, but this is for the Bushcraft frikandel.
But Mikkie, as a snack, what would you rate it?
Well, I'm gonna rate it a 3, 2, 1, 9 out of 10.
8.5.
8.5, but why
Yeah.
not a 9?
Yeah,
What do
but-
you like more than a frikandel as a snack? It's the perfect snack, man.
Yeah, as a snack maybe 9, but like if somebody would offer me parts of a steak as a snack,
But who
Yeah.
snacks a steak?
true.
You go to a snack bar.
Okay, it's a 9 for a snack. But
You know what is also you know that a snack bar is also very Dutch.
yeah,
So what we have here is like these kind of like snack restaurants, and you can get all kinds of stuff like the frikandel, fries, all kind of stuff. There's one thing left to do, and I don't really like doing it actually because first of all it's a little bit dangerous and unnecessary, and it always kind of disproves our point about knives. It's shooting a knife, yeah. But I think the 3V, it will hold up.
it shows the impact resistance, and I think 3V has a lot of it.
Yeah. Let's see, 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, there's nothing.
Really?
Like absolutely nothing. There's a short in the. There's a short in the handle. Do you see that? We hit it here twice. The other one, it broke clean off.
No bandage whatsoever?
No bandage, no nothing. So, this one is a keeper.
Nice.
And it is, you know what, I kind of changed my mind about this knife, which will surprise you. Let's go to the conclusion. The Cold Steel SRK
AKA
CPM-3V steel.
AKA the Valknieven killer, is what they said.
Unaliver, by the way.
Unaliver?
Kipper? Mag niet meer op YouTube,
Oh.
dus je moet eventjes dat...
Is that
Valknieven
echt een ding? They call it the unaliver, the Valknieven unaliver. Because we live in a strange world where you cannot say some words anymore.
Very stupid. Very, very stupid. But anyway, we have a very big giveaway. You can join it now.
We are giving away 2 highly rated Valknieven H1 LMAX thanks to DBK, the newly released TRC Classic Freedom DLC thanks to TRC, a Benchmade Dacian thanks to Benchmade, a Lion Steel B41 thanks to DBK, a Lion Steel Agile thanks to DBK, 2000 BPS Bushmade 2.0 thanks to BPS and DBK, and 2 times a newly released T-Rex Crawler thanks to Master Fiber.
Aber Martin, das ist geweldig. In the beginning, I thought that the Valknieven would steamroll right over the Cold Steel SRK.
Yeah.
Has it steamrolled it? I would say if we wouldn't have put the regrind on,
The convex secondary
the convex, then maybe it would have.
Yeah.
But I would say that just the slight convex, giving it that better edge,
Yeah.
revamped this knife and just made it the SRK on steroids.
The biggest con for me on the SRK is that just with the handle and stuff, it feels like this knife will not last as long as something that a Valknieven would. Like the overall build quality of Valknieven is just better.
In terms of build quality, the Valknieven wins. In terms of being a big knife and everything that comes with that, the Valknieven wins. But in terms of being a big small knife, like I said earlier in the video,
Yeah.
I love this knife that it became a big small knife.
Yeah.
It can still do all those small knife tests.
Sure.
Suddenly it was good at carving. You had better control with this knife than the Valknieven.
It was better at edge retention.
It was better at edge retention. It has the better steel. And if you want a steel slab, just
Yeah.
get rid of this handle, put your own skills
Yeah.
on it, and you have an amazing CPM-3V piece of steel,
Yeah.
which performs like CPM-3V should.
The one thing that I do really love about Valknieven that the SRK doesn't have, because of the CPM-3V steel, is that the Valknieven is like a complete carefree package. You have the stainless steel, you have the handle that you don't have to care about, you have the sheath you don't have to care about. Whoa. And CPM-3V, it rusts. So if you live in a wet environment, that might also be a reason to pick a Valknieven.
I agree with Martin completely, and I think that my main conclusion is when you live in America and you can get this.
Ik schrok.
Ik ook. Basically, our conclusion is if you can get the SRK for cheaper than the Valknieven, that is a good deal.
Yeah.
If it's the same price, the Valknieven always wins.
Yeah.
It's just a better quality knife, but I have to say, it blew me away how good it was.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. When do they see us?
Every Thursday, 1 p.m. PDT.
Arten, does your mic work?
I hope
Wait,
so.
can you go lower with that mic? Lower with your whole body.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I have to go very fast right now. 1 p.m. PDT and subscribe so you are notified about our new videos every week. And we appreciate that.